where's my wing at?
Yeah. I'ma bring that look like Buddha. Get out my way like Luda. Fuck whoever trippin', got shooters. Stay yelling out free scooter. You want that business?
Hey guys, it's your girl Riches Kathy, and we're here today with another YouTube video. We're gonna do a mukbang, and we're here with my guest, Jaylene. This is my sister-in-law. So for this mukbang, we have WINGSTOP. We got 2 flavors, mango habanero and original hot with our large fries. And we have this bowl of chips. Which one? We got Doritos. And what's the other bag?
Wait, those
We
are
got the
Dynamites.
Tapatio. Oh yeah. Dynamite.
And Doritos.
Yeah, and the Doritos. We got these 2. And we just put lemon, chamoy, and tapatio.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna be talking about
our first time.
our first time.
But before that, we're gonna start talking about how we met.
Okay.
So
You want to tell them?
okay. I'll go on and then she go. Keep going.
Okay.
Okay, so I met her about 3 years ago. But see, I knew her before because like she went to Dickinson and she was always with one of her friends who didn't like me at the time. But we're not gonna speak on that. But yeah, so I seen her around and stuff, but we didn't really start talking till like middle school. And we got close. I think it was 8th grade. Was it?
Yeah, I was 8th grade. Summer.
Yeah, summer of 8th grade. Cause we had got invited to a 15 and I didn't want to go by myself. And at the time I think she had posted who was going or something like that. But we was already like we was texting like
We was friends.
yeah, like media friends type,
Yeah.
because we hadn't seen each other. Well, we haven't like officially met each other. So from there, I think I texted her something about the party or something. But and the point is, I ended up going to her house, and we ended up going together. It was me, her, and her
My cousin.
cousin Jasmine, and then yeah, and then from there. That's the first time like we officially like introduced each other like face to face kind of.
Yeah, that was the first time.
Yeah, and then from there we just started getting close. We just kept talking and texting. Oh yeah, fun fact, she's the reason why me and my boyfriend started dating. So she
Her
played
boyfriend
us.
is my brother.
Yeah.
And we will kick it not every day, but every like Saturdays or Sundays.
Oh yeah, we used to be at the movies every
Every day.
weekend.
Not every day, every weekend.
Yeah, every weekend, like every Saturday and Sunday. Oh yeah, my boyfriend started going to that. That was the time he had a girlfriend. But anyways,
Let's not get to that.
yeah, let's not get to that. But that's kind of how we met. From there to now, we're still friends and we still talk and kick it.
Yeah.
And yeah. So, no, let's get to our first topic.
Okay.
Let me see. When was the first time you had your first kiss?
It was. When was it? Wait, I think it was 3rd or 5th grade. It was African American. And it was weird though. It wasn't like a kiss. It was like a pop kiss.
Wait, what grade was this?
I think it was like 5th or 3rd grade. I think it was 5th grade. And it was weird. So it was time to go home. Well, it was already time to go home or whatever. And, you know, everybody was leaving. And, you know, I was in elementary. And he had pulled me.
Whoa.
And you know where, like, Dickinson, there's like little, like, I don't know.
Like
where
the
it's-
halls or?
No, there were not halls. There were like, okay,
Like
so
the
we had,
little
like,
fence gate shit? Or like where the restrooms was at kind of? Or no?
no, it was just like one place where you could like hide. I don't know, like,
No me acuerdo.
it was weird. Like our school was weird.
Yeah, it was like,
It was built weird.
it really was.
It was built weird. I
There
don't
were
know.
stairs everywhere and shit.
Yes. So he pulled me, and he's like, "Give me a kiss." And you know, me being a little angel, I was like, "What?" He said, "Give me a kiss." I was like, "No, like I'm not gonna give you a kiss." So he grabbed me and he kissed me, but it wasn't like a kiss. It was like a pop kiss.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that was my first kiss.
Wait, did you know him or?
Yeah, he was my boyfriend.
He was your boyfriend?
Yeah, he was my boyfriend. It was so awkward. And guess what?
What?
The next day I broke up with him.
Oh my god.
Cause I was like, what the heck? Like he really just kissed me. Like he forced me to kiss him. No. So I broke up with him the next day.
Interesting. Anyways, the first time, well, my first kiss was in 6th grade. I was late. But see, at the time, well, like in elementary, there was a couple boys like, oh, like he's cute or whatever, but I wouldn't date them.
Yeah.
I wasn't really like into the boyfriend girlfriend shit. Like it was whatever to me back then. So my first kiss was 6th grade, and I'm not gonna say the name because I don't know a lot of people know this person, but he was a year younger than me, but like it was like, well, at the time I didn't give a fuck. He was just like 1 year younger, and he had this older brother. But his older brother used to fuck with one of my friends. So we went to my friend's house, right? And we used to run around, and we used to play soccer, and we used to play cops and robbers, and like
I remember
hide and seek and shit. So it was night, and my mom had let me go to my friend's house, and she knew him, and she knew my friend because we used to be close, and he used to come to my house and stuff. So she knew who I was with. And anyways, we were hiding behind the car, and my friend was coming to look for us or whatever.
Yeah.
And we was behind the car, and we was hiding. And his dumbass had the nerve to come hide where I was hiding. So he done gave up my hiding spot. So I was like, nigga,
You know it's gonna go down.
I don't know. And then so he was like, give me a kiss, and I was like, boy, like we wasn't talking, but I know he used to like me.
Yeah.
Cause my friend done told me, cause he done told his brother. So he done like, I mean, like he got me close or whatever. And he gave me a kiss. By the time it was just a pop kiss. And then, so it's like, okay, like whatever. Like I wasn't really tripping, but that was my first kiss, and it was behind the car.
I think everybody's first kiss, it's awkward.
Yeah, since it was my first kiss, I was like, fuck, like I don't know how to kiss.
Yeah, me too. I was like, well, I wasn't thinking of it because I didn't know he was gonna kiss me.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking of like me kissing him or he kissing me, literally. But I think that same day or the next day, I was like, fuck, like, do I know how to kiss, or did I kiss him good? I was asking myself question like a weirdo. But yeah, that was my first.
No, when he gave me my kiss, I was like, fuck, how the fuck do you kiss? I was like, am I doing it right? Like at the time, I didn't know. So that was like my first kiss or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was like whatever. And then from there, we just started talking. But he was not my boyfriend because I heard he was like a little fuck boy. So I was like, nope. So yeah, we did not date. It was just a kiss. And we used to like go to places, go with my friend and shit. So that's that.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's talk about the first time we got drunk. The first time I got drunk was I think it was about 2 years ago already. See, my parents, well, mostly my mom, because my dad trips most. But my mom used to let me, well, she still does. She let me drink, like, as long as she's around, or like it's family. She doesn't like me to go get drunk, like, with other people, because she doesn't want me to do, like, crazy stuff, or, like, have an accident or something, or, like, people take advantage of you. So, it was this kickback that I went to. And it was me and my friends and my homeboys. It was just right there. And since it was a kickback, you're gonna drink. So they were like inviting me and stuff. So I was like, a beer or two won't hurt. So, but it's some beers that I don't like. Like I don't really like Corona, but if it's Corona, like I'll just drink it.
Yeah, honestly, I don't drink. I don't know, for some reason I don't like drinking beer.
Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like drinking beer. Like they're like, I like tequila better.
Yeah.
So So I was drinking. I was like, oh, like it's not doing nothing.
So you got another one.
Yes, I kept drinking, and they brought in the tequila. And I started mixing it with soda and shit. And, I was like, and that shit used to burn también. That shit lucky burns.
Especially when it's your first time drinking it.
Yeah. Or like, yeah, like your first time. Or like primera vez que la vas a tomar. Like, not really the first time, but I don't know if you know what I mean, but. Like when you first open it, you take like the first 3 sips or 2. It's like burns. And after that, like, I don't know.
If you're drunky, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah. And so then they were like, no más se lo estaban tomando, like they were just drinking it like from the bottle or like waterfalling it. And so they dared me, so I did it. And since I just kept drinking, I was fucked up. And then it was time to call my dad so he could pick me up because I'm like everybody started leaving, and I was like, shit, I'm not about to stay here by myself. Cause it was a boy kickback, and so I didn't want to stay there by myself, like with his family and shit. I was like, that's gonna be kind of weird.
Awkward.
Yeah. And so I called my dad, and I didn't sound drunk. Like everybody was like, "You're straight, you're walking straight and everything." But see, the smell, since one of them dumbass started fucking, oh shit, throwing tequila, like all over.
They were popping bottles.
Yeah, and then they were like,
But
you know how they were going, yeah, with the tequila. And I was like, oh my god, hopefully that shit did not fall on me. By the time I didn't know, because I was like, toda pendeja.
Yeah.
And so, and I guess my dad smelled it off me when he had came to pick me up. And for my bad luck, he was like, were you drinking? And my stupid, I said no, because, you know.
You didn't want to get caught up.
Yeah. And I was like, no, I wasn't drinking. He was like, were you drinking? I was like, no. And I was like, no, I wasn't drinking. I swear. But I was talking straight. Like, I didn't look drunk or anything. And I was trying to walk as good as possible, as normal as possible. So, we done got off the car. And I guess he was watching how I was walking and shit. But he didn't notice that I walked, but he was like, I could smell it off you. Like, I could smell the tequila off you. So he was like, I'm asking you one more time, were you drinking? And I was like, yeah, but only a little bit. And then, but I wasn't, like, I was like, I didn't get drunk though. But it's just that somebody was throwing like the tequila and everything. And so I got grounded for being drunk.
You know what's funny?
What?
I've gotten drunk so many times and I've never got caught. And I'm not gonna say that because what if like I get caught? Because I'm jinxing myself. But you finished? Would you start?
Oh no.
Are you finished?
Okay. Oh yeah. So I got grounded. My phone got taken. And then the next day, my dad felt bad for me because he took my phone away. And so, good thing I did not record like people was drinking and everything on like my regular camera roll. I did it on Snapchat and I had put it on my eyes only. And so, they didn't find those videos. But see, I wasn't doing nothing like that. It was just the drinking, I guess. But some people was on the floor and they was throwing up. I was like, ugh. Like, I hate when people drink and then they start throwing up, or like, I don't know, they like the hangovers.
Me too. I hate that. Like, if you can hang, like, don't drink.
Yeah. The next day I did have a hangover though, and I had to go to work también. And my hangover was like, oh no, like my head started hurting so bad. But see, I didn't feel like throwing up or anything. And I was like, oh fuck. So I was drinking water and I was trying to go to sleep. They were like, you have a hangover, huh? And I was like, yeah. And then they were like, you see, that's what happens when you drink. So my dad felt bad after talking to me, and they gave me a long ass speech. You know how parents are, right? I gave me a long ass speech, and they told me not to do it again, that I was grounded for like a month. And then my dad gave me back my phone. He just didn't let me go out. So that's what happened to me the first time I got drunk.
Okay. Let me tell you about my first time. I think it was like 2 years ago. Yeah, it was like 2 years ago. I was 13. That's crazy. Oh my god, I was 13. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I was 13. So I went to some 15, which was my cousin's friend. Mind you, I didn't know the girl. So basically, I didn't really know like a lot of people from the party, but I got invited for my cousin, cause she was a dama, you know. So she invited me. So, you know, I ended up going. I got there like around 7, I think, 6:30. And like I wasn't planning to drink, cause mind you, I was 13 years old, not thinking about drinking, you know. I was innocent. So, okay, so I'm the type of person that loves dancing. I don't know if you know me, but I love dancing. So that whole night, me and my cousin were dancing, and it was like around 10, where she invited her guy friend, and he's a drunkie, you know, he drinks a lot.
Shit.
So he had brought tequila and some beers, and the 15 wasn't in the salon, because if you guys know, when you guys throw a party in the salon, you can't drink beer or tequila.
Unless
so it
you're
was
21 and older and you have an ID.
Yeah, unless you're 21 and older, or you have an ID. So she threw the 15 party at her house. So you know, if it's at her house, you could drink. You could bring your own beer. It don't really matter. So I guess, you know, like he brought tequila, beer, and everything. So we he actually told me, he offered me. He was like, "Do you want to? Like, do you want to get fucked up?" And you know, me trying to show off or whatever, you know, I was like, yeah, I'm down, you know, I'm gonna drink, you know. I was acting all tough. But like deep down inside, I was like, fuck, I'm scared. Like, I'm gonna really drink. Yes, no, literally, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna get caught up. Cause I don't know, you know, it's my first time, so I don't know about how the fuck I was gonna be fucking reacting or fucking acting. So I was scared, but I wasn't like fuck, like stressing, you know. I was scared, but I was like, fuck it, you know, I'm gonna do this. So he gave me a Modelo, you know them cans? No, it wasn't a can. It was
the glass one.
The glass one. He gave me a Modelo. It was like this big.
Yeah, you're right.
And I didn't finish it because I don't. That's the thing about me. That's the thing about me. I don't like beer. I don't like beer. Ew, that's just. I don't like beer.
I can drink it. Like I mean.
But it's not your. Anyways, so I was dancing with my cousin, and I was feeling tipsy. So I told my cousin that I was already tripping out. So she didn't really like listen to me. She was like, you probably know tripping or whatever. So I was scared. So we got up and danced. Well, we were already dancing. And I started laughing out of nowhere. And I kept on laughing, you know. Excuse me. And she kept telling me like, you know, like, what's up with you? Like, why are you laughing? And I kept saying, oh, like, never mind. I kept saying, never mind. And she was like, what the heck, you know?
So she was like drunk already? So
yeah, once she seen me laughing like by myself, I guess she already knew I was drunk. And that's when she's like, oh, like, let's go inside, you know? So we got inside, and it was already time for me to go home. So my mom was calling me, my brother was texting me, and I wasn't picking up. So my cousin knew my pastor, so she ended up replying to my brother. So they picked me up, and they were like in the corner, because where she threw the party, it was like a small like block. So it was basically like, her house was basically in the corner, but it was, I don't know, it was weird, but they were in the corner. Anywho, they were in the corner waiting for me, and my cousin was scared. She like drink water, like she was putting like a little bit of water in my face.
She was trying to get you sober.
Yes. And I kept on laughing, and she's like, bitch, you know, stop laughing. She's like, I'm for real, like I'm gonna get in trouble because I'm letting you drink. And she kept like panicking or whatever, and I kept on laughing. So she took my heels off, and she's like, okay, like, be good, like, act right. She's like, I'm gonna take you to your mom. And, like, I was like, all right, then, you know, like, I was like, I'm good, but hopefully, like, I don't like stupid, you know, my mom picks me up. So she walked me to the corner, and my mom asked her, like, oh, are you gonna go with us, or are you gonna stay? She's like, no, I'm gonna stay. So she ended up staying, and I ended up leaving. And my brother knew, because he knows me. My brother knows me. He knows me, and like he kept on turning around like,
yeah, he be knowing,
like, girl, like, are you drunk? But he didn't want to say it in front of my mom, because obviously like my mom was gonna tell me something. And my mom didn't know. I was quiet the entire fucking ride. It was like a 3-minute ride, and I was quiet like the entire time I was in the car. And it was awkward. I don't know if she found it awkward. She didn't bring, I don't know, but it was awkward for me because, you know, I'm drunk. And I'm quiet in the car with...
She usually talking.
Yeah, like, I wasn't talking because I'm like, fuck, if I talk, I don't want to say something stupid, you know? So I didn't end up saying anything, and I was quiet. And I was already like kind of tipsy, but I was like, I gotta act good. You know, mom is here. She's gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
She'll whoop your ass.
Yeah, she'll be like, what the fuck? You're only 13. You're not supposed to be drinking. By the way, don't be drinking if y'all 13, 14, nor 15, nor 16.
Girl, I know you're not talking.
But yeah, that's my first time getting faded. Well, drunk. So you
let's get into the first time sneaking out. You go first?
Oh my god. You go first.
Okay. The first time I snuck out, let me see, was it the time I went to the beach? Or was it the time I went to my friend's house?
You have snuck out so many times.
Okay. So the first time I snuck out was the time where I think it was a time where I went to the beach. It was 12:30. No, it was 12 when my homegirl hit me up, and she was like, hey, and I was like, what's up? And then she was like, you want to be down to go to the beach? I was like, when? And I was thinking another day, you know, because it was 12 something. 12. So I was like, I did not think this girl was gonna want to go to the beach at that time. She was like, right now, I'll pick you up with my nigga and my nigga's friend or something like that.
That same girl you snuck out? That's the same girl I snuck out too.
But okay, so the nigga that she used to talk to at the time, his homeboy had a car, right? So he was alright, and so they had picked her up, and I think it was like 12:40 something when they got to my house and they picked me up. And she was like, "Oh, we outside." And I'm over here thinking how hell I'm gonna get out the house. So it was like my house had like 3 doors, I think. 3 doors, and I went out the side one. And I had my shoes out. I took my shoes out so you wouldn't make noise, you know. And I left the door open. Well, I closed it so you could think that it's like locked, but it's not. And anyways, I ran to the front so my neighbor wouldn't see me, and we did. So she was like, girl, I thought you was not gonna come, cause she was taking forever to come, and I'm over here thinking, she said, oh, I'll be there in 5 minutes. This girl took like 20 minutes or something. So we was there, and we was like, we wanted food, but the thing was closed, so we just ended up going to the beach. And I think we went all the way to LA. Well, to be honest, I don't even remember what beach it was, but it was far as fuck. And we went, and we was coming back, and then her dad or her mom or something, I don't know who the hell, ended up finding out that she was not with her cousins, or what she was supposed to be. And her dad was calling her, and then everybody was like, oh, your dad's looking for you being outside. And she was shitting it. She was shitting bricks, bro. And her nigga was scared for her. She was like, fuck, my girl finna get her ass beat and shit. He was like, fuck, I'm scared for her. And I'm like, this nigga. And I'm over here like, oh, fuck, I better not get caught. Because this girl getting caught, that must be a sign. So I'm over here thinking, like, they probably know I'm not at home. They probably waiting for me outside. Shit, I don't know. Somebody must be outside waiting for me. But nobody was calling me or texting me. So I was like, fuck. I was like, I just want to get home already. I want to get home. I was paranoid because that was my first time. And so we ended up dropping her off like 2 blocks down because her dad really was waiting for her outside. And we ended up leaving her 2 blocks down. Then I was by myself with the 2 boys, and I didn't know the boys at the time. Like, I didn't know who the fuck they was or nothing. Like, we just had met and everything. And then he was like, I'm gonna go drop you off now, because we were just gonna drop her off first because her dad was already outside. I was like, all right. He was like, you know your way back to my house? And he was like, yeah. And then her boyfriend was just like, fuck, I'm scared for her. She probably gonna get her ass beat. And he was just like panicking. So they took me home, and they were like, be safe and try not to get caught and everything. So they was looking out for me, and I didn't know them, so I was like, fuck. Like, it was kind of weird for me being in the car with them by myself. But I was like, thank you, because I was like, they gonna leave her. They gonna probably leave me. How the fuck I'm gonna get home? But nah, he ended up giving me a ride. And so, yeah.
See, you're a real one.
And so that was it.
Okay. for my first time, when I snuck out, it was me, my cousin, my friend, and my little brother. I took my little brother because I was not gonna leave him. Okay, it wasn't like I snuck out because my mom didn't know. Well, basically it is because she didn't know. Well, I don't know, but it was 4 of us. So it was like around, I think like around 12 2. It was like around 12. And my friend used to live in the corner where I live. So she texted me talking about, oh, do you want to go to, let's name her Jackie. Do you want to go to Jackie's house? And I was like, girl, like, no, like, it's 12, like, what the heck, like, no. And she was all like, girl, like, take your brother, take your cousin, like, we could sneak out, you know. She's like, I'm already out. She's like, so you just gotta get out. So mind you, my mom was at a party, and my mom comes late. When she goes to party, she be coming back late. So I was like, you know, fuck it, you know, my brother's not here, my mom is not here, I'm just gonna take my little brother, because, you know, I'm not gonna leave him alone. He was, you know, this was a long time ago. I think I was 13 too. Long story short, we went to her house, and her parents didn't know we were gonna go. So her dad seen my brother, and he was tripping out, so he got in through the back. And once we heard the door from the back opening inside the restroom, and we were hiding there, and her dad seen, you know, us running towards the restroom, and he was like, oh, if you guys don't get out, no, he's, I'm gonna count to 5, and if you guys don't get out, you know, I'm gonna take you guys out. So we got scared, you know, us, we were panicking. So we ended up getting out, and he was like, you know, like, you guys need to leave, like, you guys need to leave. And us being like innocent, well, not really, but, you know, us being little kids, we were like, oh, okay, you know, whatever, like, we're gonna leave.
Yeah, I didn't think y'all were gonna get kicked out like that.
Yeah, we didn't think we was gonna get kicked out like that, because he was being rude, but we were like, fuck it, you know, whatever. And Jackie was like embarrassed, because, you know, like, I would feel embarrassed too. My mom kicked out my
girl,
friend,
me
like,
too. I'll be like, mom, shut up.
And I guess she
Or
was
I
like,
would have told her,
embarrassed.
I would have been like, oh, like, come here or something.
Yeah.
I would have been like, I'll tell them that they could leave right
Like,
now or
chill it.
something.
Yeah. And I guess she felt embarrassed because her dad was being rude to us. And he was like, she gave us a hug, and she's like, oh, my bad, you know. And we was like, you know, it's fine, because, like, we understand, but we was mad at the fact that she didn't tell her parents we were gonna go.
Yeah.
But then we understand, because it was like, girl, it was 12.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was basically it. We got kicked out. It was funny though.
They had us scared.
I was shitting bricks.
I would have been shitting bricks too. I would have been like, fuck. I would have got out though. I would have been like, okay, whatever.
It was scary, but yeah.
Okay, guys. So that's gonna be the end of this mukbang. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, or if you're new. And don't forget to like this video and comment the first time you guys did something crazy, like the first time you got drunk, first time you got faded, something, first time you snuck out,
because we want to know.
Yeah, we want to know.
We want to
like,
know.
Want some tea.
Because people be having some interesting story, believe it or not.
They really do. But anyways, comment something about that. Comment what was your favorite of the first thing we had done, like the first time we did something. And let me know what you guys think. Leave down something that you guys want to be watching throughout my channel, and I'll do it. Like, I'll do something like that. And so yeah, we'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.
Summer vacation, let's fly away. Pick on your plate, that's a getaway. I prefer